I'm a day player. I'm doing a scene. And he went out of his way to welcome me to his show. You mentioned Rockford Files.
Yes, sir. You got a good story
One
there?
of my favorite things about that show.
Yes.
The first one I did, I had a scene to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in my little dressing room, one of, 4 or 5 in a row.
Yeah.
And I had just arrived, and there's a knock on the door, and I thought, geez, can they be ready that quickly?
Mm-hmm.
I opened the door, and there's Jim Garner, who says, "Hey, Hoss, I'm Jim. Just wanted to welcome you to the show. Hope you have fun." That was it. But that was the way that man was. Months later, my parents had come out here for a visit, and I arranged for them to have lunch with me at the commissary at Universal, which was a big to-do for them.
Sure.
And I saw that Rockford Files was shooting right across the street from that. And I went over there just to see if Jim was there, and he was. And I knocked on his trailer, and his assistant came and answered the door, said hi to me and everything. And I said, I just wanted to see if Jim was going to have a moment to say hello to my parents. Well, there was an executive in there with Jim who said something to the effect of, "We don't have time for that." To which Jim responded, "Well, we're going to have to make some time, aren't we?" Came out and spent like the next hour with my parents.
Fantastic.
And just kept that executive in there cooling his heels, learning some manners. And I will never forget that as long as I live. He was the finest gentleman I think I've run across in this business. Again, rest his soul, but he was such an outstanding man.
And